Good morning, Greyhounds. I'm Lisa Fulkin.
And I'm Zane Bracken with your live morning announcements. Today is Monday, March 9th.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Happy Monday. We hope you're not too tired.
Yesterday was the first day of daylight savings, which is made to reduce energy consumption and maximize evening sunlight for more leisure time.
It originally started during World War I and is still used today.
48 of the 50 states follow daylight savings time, from the second Sunday in March to the first Sunday in November.
Arizona does not observe the time due to heat consumption, while Hawaii's equatorial location makes the change unnecessary.
The day has become increasingly controversial, as studies over the years have shown a relation to greater car accidents and a higher heart attack numbers at the start of daylight savings. CHTV's Kennedy Abernathy spoke to astronomy teacher and planetarium director Mr. Turner for more information.
So the clocks will be adjusted forward an hour, which I know is confusing. It just means that we're going to start school an hour earlier than we're used to. And we get out an hour earlier than we're used to, even though it says 4:05. Original ideas, they wanted to give people more time after work, kids more time after school to do things, because you do get an hour, you gain an hour of daylight on like the afternoon, evening. If you're asking me what I think, we should spring forward, as they say, and then just stay on it. Just stay on daylight savings year round. I'd be fine with that.
Thanks, Kennedy. Congratulations to our boys basketball team for winning the sectional championship against undefeated Fishers this past Saturday.
The team's last sectional win was back in 2021. We're proud of you and we'll keep updating you on their journey to state.
Let's hear more from Charlotte and Rachel with your sports for the day.
Good morning, Greyhounds. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Charlotte, back with your sports update for the week. Starting off with boys basketball, the Greyhounds defeated the nationally ranked Fishers Tigers on Saturday 50-49 with a three-pointer from Ben Bremer in the last 20 seconds to give Carmel the lead. This is the team's first sectional championship in 5 years. Next up, the team plays in the regional championship at 4 p.m. this Saturday at Newcastle against Fort Wayne Snyder.
In national sports, March Madness starts on March 17th with the bracket coming out on the 15th. Our own Masha Nusa made a video to tell us more. Let's take a look.
Hello, I'm Masha Nusa with CHTV. March Madness is a big month for basketball fans, but for those who don't know what the hype is about, here's a beginner's guide for March Madness. First, before we get into how this tournament works, let's get into the history of March Madness. March Madness is a nickname for the NCAA Division I men's basketball team. Back in 1939, when it first began, it featured only 8 teams. But since 2011, March Madness expanded to now featuring 68 teams, competing in a single elimination format. Now let's break down the tournament. It operates with 7 total rounds, starting with the first 4, where 4 teams are eliminated to get to the main bracket, down to 64. Then we hit the first and second rounds. The survivors of the past rounds move to the Sweet 16 and the Elite 8. Finally, the winners head to the Final 4, ending with the national championship game. But you may be wondering, how do teams get in? It all happens on Selection Sunday. This year, it will be this Sunday, March 15th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. This is when the committee reveals the official seeds and placements for the year.
Now that you know a little basics in history, here is a local favorite to keep an eye out on. Purdue Boilermakers have multiple projections that have them sitting strong at the number 2 seed. And we will have to wait until Sunday to see exactly where they and everyone else lands in the bracket.
Thanks for that video, Masha. Who do you think will win this year, Rachel?
Michigan, obviously.
Good choice. Speaking of Michigan, the Big Ten tournament kicks off tomorrow. Sounds like we've got a lot of basketball to watch this month.
Well, that's all we have for your sports update, Greyhounds. I've been Rachel Wolfangle.
And I've been Charlotte Hunter.
Now let's send it back to the news desk.
Thanks, Charlotte and Rachel.
Yesterday was International Women's Day, which is celebrated annually on March 8th to recognize the social, economic, cultural, and political achievements of women originating from the early 20th century.
Many women may have received flowers or presents in honor of the day. Let's hear more from Ashlyn about this holiday.
Good morning, Greyhounds. International Women's Day was yesterday, March 8th. International Women's Day, or IWD, is a global celebration to recognize the social, economic, cultural, and political contributions women have made on the world. IWD was originally observed March 19th in 1911 in Australia, Germany, Denmark, and Switzerland, following a proposal by German activist Clara Zetkin in 1910. IWD was then formalized on March 8, 1917. Today, people celebrate IWD through events, marches, educational programs, and social media campaigns. Communities, organizations, and schools often highlight important women in history, inform about ongoing challenges, and promote gender equality. International Women's Day is a day to celebrate women's achievements and a day to remind people that the effort towards gender equality is still important every single day.
Thanks, Ashlyn. Now we'd like to wish everyone listed below a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, everyone. Now let's tune into today's daily announcements. Congratulations to the Mock Child teams after a big weekend at the state championships in Indianapolis. Several students won individual awards and 2 of 3 teams placed in the top 5. The team Claws for Appeal took home the state title for Carmel and head to nationals in Iowa. Great job, guys.
Did you know that sunflowers can maintain their body temperature similar to humans? Find out more about plants and how to grow them from a master gardener guest speaker at the next Gardening Together meeting today. We will meet in A300 after school. All are welcome.
Write music and connect with composers at the Octave Music Composition Club. Come to our meeting today to find musical inspiration and write your next great piece.
Interested in writing poetry or just want to join a community of poetry lovers at CHS? Italic is the perfect club for you. Italic's next meeting is Wednesday, March 11th, after school in H105. There will be snacks.
Greyhounds, don't miss the space between. Our first ever spring dance recital presented by the Carmel High School Performing Arts Department. Join us Thursday, March 12th at 7 p.m. in the Dale E. Graham Auditorium for an unforgettable night. Tickets are $5 for adults and $3 for students.
Girls soccer will have a call-out meeting on Sunday, March 15th at 6 p.m. in the main cafeteria. Enter through door 7. More information is posted outside the activities office.
Tryouts for the CHS girls tennis team will start on Monday, March 16th. If you plan on trying out, please make sure all your information is updated in Activate.
The CHS Charisma Dance Team is seeking talented dancers to join us for the 2026-27 school year. Interested students and parents are encouraged to attend our team meeting on Tuesday, March 17th from 5:30 to 6:30 in the freshman cafeteria to learn more about the team. Tryouts will take place on April 20th and 21st.
More announcements can be found by scanning the QR code. And with that, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel at CHTV Carmel Television.
And follow our Instagram at Carmel TV to stay updated with all the latest news.
Signing off, this has been Lisa Folkin
And Zane Bracken with your morning announcements. Have a majestic Monday, Greyhounds.